Welcome back, Armchair Warriors. Tom here, episode number 22 of my Japanese campaign in Hearts of Iron 3 using the Black Ice modification, version 1202 still. We are in fall of 1940 at this point in time. The campaign against China, the mainland here, has been finished. We have taken out the last of the 5 allies of the Republic of China. Republic of China just has one little lone victory point location remaining, which we have surrounded, and we're continually just bombarding with our troops here to take out whatever shows up. And we otherwise have surrounded the whole entire army in this section here. They're just foraging on berries and nuts probably at this point. Um, there's no victory point locations through here. In fact, their surrender level is, let me double check on that, 96%. So we are good to go here. We are holding China at this point in time, so we can maintain our war footing and also maintain our IC advantage that we have here. We're doing really well in that regards. Um, Also, what's an interesting aspect here, which I didn't really take a look at, reinforcements now finally down, thanks to all of our operations ceasing now. There's nothing much really to do. We're actually in the green or black or whatever you want to say. We're able to build everything that we have put into our queue, and we have room for a little bit more, which is good. I have several things I want to put in here now. Um, Thinking we do need this heavy transport. The only thing that's really irking me though is I'm pretty sure that for the heavy transport there, we do need. Yeah, I thought we got like some improved range on that. I don't think we do, so I don't know on that. Well, we do need these. Holy cow, they are expensive though, aren't they? So now I'm thinking maybe just totally put the kibosh on having airborne drop on Palembang, and maybe just look at a marine invasion on the port here. Once they've taken it, then go ahead and move into Palembang. That might be the most efficient because there's no way this is the nearest air base. Excuse me, and it's 705 kilometers. We could airdrop them two provinces away. That's a lot of, drop them here. That'd be some major marching to get there. It'd be easier just to get Marines to land here and here even, and then just move into Palembang that way. And again, that's to prevent the one event that I think affects this petroleum refinery, where it says something like if you don't take it in a couple of weeks, the Allies will torch it. So that's what we're looking at trying to avoid, and I feel that heavy transports here. They handle 25 manpower, so I need about, how many would I need actually? I would need at least 2 if this is all I'd end up dropping. Would like to also drop them too. I could throw the motorcycle recon attachment over to the paratroop unit. I would need at least 2, 3 if I wanted to airdrop both of those, the headquarters unit and the unit itself. So that cost, that'd be 60 IC for 2, almost 90 for 3. It would be done with a month. If I put them to the very top of the queue, they'd be done with a month to spare before war. Yeah, I think we might just go with the Marines at this point in time. Speaking of which, we need to get some landing craft built here. How many do I normally go here? we go. We're going with 20 landing craft. Fairly expensive, yes, but we need to replace out all of the those AV units that we get. What are these things called? These guys are auxiliary vessels. We need to replace out all these auxiliary vessels, which, what do we got here? 15 of them total. So building 20, we'll replace all those, and I'll have an extra 5 for backup. We also need to build some more Marines too. Got a whole bunch of stuff I need to get into here. So we don't have, yeah, it's just light armor. We don't have amphibious armor at all. Okay. So I don't need to worry about that. So, I mean, we do have a transport plane which can carry, we don't know. It doesn't show how much it can carry there. Don't the passenger liners say, don't they? Yeah, right in the very bottom. Oh, am I look? Yeah, carry 10 weight. So what I could go is with 3 more transport planes, just so I can at least utilize my paratroopers. But I don't know where I would effectively use them. The transport plane alone has got 650 range. An airborne drop on Singapore, just to be able to take that, perhaps, maybe. Possibility, but it's not something I'm really terribly interested in at this point. So what else do we need to throw in here in the queue? I mean, we got a bunch of stuff finishing up here very soon. In fact, between now and say the end of the year, let's see, over the next 2 months here, well, 3 months, October, November, and December. We got 12, 13 and a half, 14, 31, 32 and a half, 33, 35, 37, 40, 43. So we got about 43 IC or so that's going to drop off between now and the end of the year. More, quite sooner. Let's leave it the way it is right here for right now. Let's just progress onward in our gameplay here. Speed 4. Whoops. 4. Oh, Italy. So we actually have some movement here. 2 years pass after all the cool stuff happened in Europe, and now we finally have. Was this historical time frame? I'm trying to remember when Italy actually declared on Greece. I think it was early fall or whatever, because I remember Italy actually moving into Greece. Then they got beat back into Albania in the war. Greece wasn't able to capitalize too much, though. Neither was Italy, for that matter, because in the fall and winter, a lot of rain turned everything into mud and stuff. So they weren't able to progress too far. And there wasn't too much longer after that. Germany attacked Yugoslavia once they were finished in a couple months' time. I think it was early spring. Then they moved into Greece after that. So probably the time period, yes. But interesting. So we'll have some movement here pretty soon, perhaps. We'll see. We'll check back here. Honestly, there's really nothing we need to keep tabs on. I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of, well, we need to keep tabs on Guangzhou there, just to make sure they don't have another 20 units appear out of nowhere. Oh, well, no, they're still getting stuff coming in. We're not sinking anything quite yet, but yeah, I'm just gonna hold on and not maneuver too much where I'm at. Yeah, I think I have all my units moving around the way I want them to at this point. Cool. Yeah, we just need to wait for the few units to show up that I was having to get ready to move out. All you guys. Boom. And then we'll move you down. Let's see, you're already here in this area. So yeah, let's just transport you guys there, and then we'll kind of figure out where everything goes from that point. So we're at level 3 interceptors now, which is interesting, which are these, the KI-18s, which I don't know what they're. Again, my knowledge of World War II is sadly lacking, especially of the units involved. I forget what the anglicized name of this code name was for this particular plane, but we've lost Fingake. We'll take care of that. That's kind of close to Guangzhou there. I could see that happening indeed, where rebels will pop out just outside the environs. Yeah. As soon as somebody appears, I'll go ahead and take care of them, so they can't have a chance to build up their organization. So what was this again? Submarine periscope. 1941 tech, cool. Reconnaissance aircraft, 1942 tech, cool. So that's 2 more projects that are one and done here. We're just shy 11 points. I really can't wait till we get to 1941 and see where our IC levels are and how much we'll be able to start producing there. That'll be very, very cool. Battleship armor thickness to level 5. I guess that's a one and done too. Yep. All right. Well, that's battlecruiser. There's battleship armor thickness, 1941 tech indeed. Again, once I get to the green, well, there's a battleship class I need to pop that into. But yeah, once we get to the green, then the next step will be naval and naval doctrines that are 1939 and older, and air doctrines specifically for CAGs that are current year or older. So pilot crew training, um, these different tactics here, all these interception, because they all have CAG duty efficiency bonuses that we need. I need to get those. Pretty soon, I would expect to be receiving something for this. That would be nice. No, we don't need to focus so much there. Greece. So Italy messed up. Greece is declared, and sorry, Italy is declared, and Greece is moving into Italian territory in Albania. Which, yeah, I don't know how they were going to pull that off, quite honestly, because I don't think the Italians have any way to get into Greece. So postpone for 6 months. How much are we making here? $3. Oh cow. Let's get copper mines online here. And do I have? I think I already looked to see. But do anybody want to buy any of my stuff? It's almost like I'm being like a pariah, where it's not piranha, but pariah, where people just don't like me, don't want to be around me or something. It is very strange. They're not buying any of my stuff. Next, we'll check steel here. Yeah, I don't want to buy my own steel, thank you. That'd be kind of weird. Okay, making a little bit of money off of Iraq there. Okay. 105 is good. Cool, cool. Well, Chile. Chile. Nope. Belgium. Surprising, but okay. Sure, one middle, I guess. All right. So it's 134, about $1.50 almost. Kind of keep an eye on this battle, on this going ons here. Chromite mines online. I need some more money though. That's the thing. I didn't even try to look at this, but how about selling supplies? Okay. Try to get something here because I definitely need to increase my money to get the chromite mines online here. Alrighty. $4 is another $4 at least, so get us to about almost $10 a day there. Well, that's intriguing. So, yes, so now Greece has joined the Allies. All the Axis powers are at war with Greece. So Germany and, more importantly, Hungary are now at war with Greece here. And for those that remember from the very end of last episode, where I accepted the tripartite pact event, thus joining me to the Axis and getting weighed down like an like an anchor by that. We did see that Hungary had a defense in depth around Bulgaria and Greece, where both the two provinces adjacent to each were just stack filled with units. Hungary is going to live up to their name, and they're Hungary. Dad joke there. They're Hungary for Greece. I do foresee Hungary picking up Greece here. It'll be interesting to see who actually gets it, though, at the end of the day. Italy conquered France, literally, because Germany didn't even step one foot into French territory. But the fall of France meant that it went to Germany instead here. Greece, that may go to Italy. If there, I know there's an event where Germany assures Italy that their Balkan interests, Yugoslavia and Greece, will go a particular way, or not. So I don't know if that event fired, and thus Italy was given assurances that they would get Greece. We may see Greece become a Hungarian protectorate. We'll revisit that here. So copper surplus. That gives us increased supplies. Also, I think that should speed up naval builds as well. I could be wrong on that. No, it does, because HOI now will be finished a good 2 weeks earlier than before. It was like November 7th. It would be getting wrapped up. Now it's going to get finished October 25th. Perfect. Destroyer class. Good to see that popped up now, which means destroyer class is now Kajero class is what we're up to at this point. You're attacking me in Dali. Okay. I have reinforcements moving in there rapidly. We lost some troops, but once they realized I had over 100,000 troops in there. Daliuxian. So at this point, Dali and Yuxian, these are being attacked over and over. It's probably going to see continuously. Gun ability, 1941 tech, so we can definitely knock that off. Yeah, that's a nice thing is we're down to just a deficit of 9. We're almost in the green. Again, once we do hit the green, we're going to be snapping up any 39 or older tech here in naval doctrines, and we're going to get current year tech for CAGs, their training that they need. So we'll make sure we get those. Yeah, just these three here, and the CAG pilot and crew training. I am sorely tempted to continue operations and just cross the river and take on the ROC in here and just crush it. But I'm fine with them attacking me, leaving troops here and just having them attack me. I think I'm okay with that. Fighter bomber prototype. It's 1939 tech. We'll go ahead and cancel that out. We've lost Pubay. It's a shame that I have troops all around and nearby where you're trying to cause havoc. We don't want to buy crude. Autumn mud starts to clear. That's because snows are coming. Road network advance. It's 1940 tech. Of course, I dropped that. Gun position. That's also 1940 tech. We'll drop that. Cool. We are down to just 6. 6 shy of what we need. 14 more days for this. We have obviously no IC debt whatsoever. I have also, I think I neglected to mention it, but I have selected economy as the current focus, and we'll keep that going pretty much through to the end of the year. I want to run that for like 100 days total. Actually, let's see, 4070. Probably actually for two more months here. Yeah, to about the end of the year. I want Navy to get down kind of close to 360 days, but I want both economy and Navy to maintain their current levels that they have in their strategic effects. Naval focus stage 2, economic focus stage 1. We're going to go back and forth on those to do like 100 days on one, go back and do 100 days on the other, and just do back and forth so that we can maintain them. So I can keep a nice high IC level and also ensure that our fleets are taken care of properly. The naval focus, we get naval organization, build time improvement, manpower increase as well is nice, naval base efficiency. So yeah, the bonuses obviously 8% hit to land. And armor build times is ugh. Air build time is that's a bit odd. Because I would think that for naval focus, air build time would be um, just a net zero, not a negative or a positive. Hmm. So be it. Our builds are running along quite nicely. Upgrades keep fluctuating so much here. That's all right. Running about 50% for our upgrades needed. It'll be nice, yeah, once we get to a point where we don't need to put any more points into consumer goods, or at least the rate that we're putting them into. That's 5 points. 5 points that we'll be able to, 5 IC will be able to throw over to production. Carrier aircraft prototype. We are not current. And in fact, I think for this, what do we need? I'm pretty sure as we need all three of these and aero engine as well. I think that then gets us the ability to get the next level of CAG. Let's do just that. Oh, we'll push these to the forefront since they're about halfway through, so that's good. Chiyoda. I don't think I had any spare light cruisers. Yeah, no. Actually, I think we're building your light cruisers still. Yes, we're building those 4 light cruisers. And I need, oh geez, I need more light cruisers for replacements. I don't have any replacements at this point yet. And I thought that's what I was building earlier, was replacements, but it was not. Let's get you into your carrier. That's a level 4 light carrier, which is nice. These Hosho, a level 1. Ryojo, a level 2. I wonder, would it be worthwhile to just, we have level 5 carriers available. Would it be worthwhile to go ahead and do upgrades on those light carriers there. The named carriers, Kaga, Kagi, Soryu, Hiryu, you can't upgrade. Just like the named ships like Bismarck, Tirpitz, those specifically are not able to name or to upgrade or anything like that. Yeah, let's do both of these. Get them both upgraded to level 4. August, so we'll put them toward the forefront. Get them done kind of ASAP-ish. All right. Almost kind of want to speed the game up to speed 5, but with so much stuff going on and with like the Chinese still attacking me and whatnot, I don't know if I want to take that chance there. Night combat training, good. Nice reinforcements. Now we can drop to about 8-ish. Supplies. We can drop this down to 51. Okay. Road network, yes. Let's see how we're doing in Greece there. Yo, goodness gracious. Yeah, Hungary is all over. All over. Road network, of course. Mountain unit training. Yeah, I have to build mountaineers. Just gonna cancel that out because that's not it. It's tech that I need, yes, but I don't have the capability to keep researching land-based techs at this point. We'll wait. We'll wait. I don't need to put anything else in the queue just yet. We can wait. We're not getting any further advancements in landing craft, so that it doesn't matter if they're sitting here, not being built on. I want to wait till I get back in the black with our production. Yoshima, this is there. Actually, I'll have to rename that unit, but I'll get to that in a moment. I want my carrier groups and fleets named fairly appropriately, somewhat appropriately, rather than just silly stuff like the name of the ship. Zuikaku. So there's a Shokaku. Nice. So the Zuikaku's that's here. Okay, there we go. Rebase to carrier. Boom. So Soryu Hiryu completed. Shikaku Zuikaku completed. Level 5 carriers. Nice. We're getting them upgraded. Kaga and Kagi we got set up there. The Shiado and its sisters will be joining shortly there. Yeah, nice. It's only 12 IC, so once these are done later this month, plus these cruisers, that's about, let's see, 8, 9, 10, 12. Yeah, that will get us back into the black. All this will be built. Okay, cool. Oh, let's observe the Grecian campaign. It's just amazing how quickly they ran out there. First aid, 1942 tech. That is awesome to see. So manpower is not a terribly difficult issue for us to address. It's just, well, we don't want to be burning through our manpower greatly before we go to war with the Allies, because then that's when we're really going to be needing it. We use 0.31 every day. So that's about 10 manpower over the whole course of a month that we'll be using. So we're actually We're going up. We're going up by 10 per month at this point. Nice. Yeah, that's good. Now we're working on landing craft here. They'll be done in March-ish. I just have to wonder what Hungary's going to do in regards to Crete. Oh, well, apparently they don't have anything to worry about in Crete because Italy landed on Crete. Alrighty, auxiliary fuel tanks. Oh, that's a one and done. Yeah, that's all that stuff there. Cool. Money for fuel. No, thank you. Monsoon starts to clear. Yep, snowfalls increase. Sure. Geez. I almost clicked. I almost clicked there anyway. Yes, we need to pay for the army. Snowfalls increase. We lost our high popularity, which, on that note, let's bump this up to 50. We want to maintain at least 50 for right now. Once we get into the green with our officer ratio, then I'll pull 5 points off of here and throw it towards research. Here, we'll do that real quick. So we have an election. So this will become a totalitarian single party state. I think that helps us out. in a couple of laws. We'll get to that momentarily. Again, if I sign the pact, we're hurt badly. I don't want to get involved in a war just yet. I want to do it on my time, a year from now. So if I say damn them, if that's all the negative that happens is that our relations go, turn that poorly, fine. And let's see. So current relations is a 10 at this point, or I guess it was a 30 here. Our threat to them, yeah, threats actually increased a bit, but yeah, that's all right. Compared to their highest threat, that doesn't matter. It's amazing they're still embargoing all of the Americas, North, Central, and South America, are all being embargoed. They have military access through Lithuania and Bulgaria. They're guaranteeing the independence of Vichy France, yes. So, I mean, we can still request to join their faction anyway. That's not been removed. Where are we in the scheme of things here? We're solidly down in Axis territory there. Though at this point now we're kind of drifting towards allies. More towards allies, it looks like. Yeah. That won't last too much longer. Let's let this go by a day, and then we'll check out our new cabinet, see what new laws we could change. If there's anybody in the cabinet we did kind of need to adjust, change. Yeah, we'll pay our Navy. Money shortage. There aren't any bad effects at this point. This is just a warning to say, hey, you are pretty low. We need to get this back up to 50 here. And the armor plating is just a one and done. That was the landing craft. There we go. Back up to 50. We're short one. That's fine. So, unfortunately, that kind of reset our aircraft carrier guy here, but that's all right. Die-hard reformer. IC efficiency for production, 2.5%. I'd rather have the 5% extra IC, I feel. Naval organization. Yeah, we really don't need the crude oil or money at this point, quite honestly. Fine, we'll take the naval organization. Or actually, yeah, let's take the crude oil. Ideological cruise. We don't want a Prince of Terror. I can tell you right away, no. Crime fighter, maybe. Silent lawyer is better, actually, for the leadership modifier. Man, the people's interesting. So if we're going with a silent lawyer, yeah, let's go with this guy here. Okay. Oh, so yeah, these two we still got to take a look at as well. So ideological crusader, I think, is probably the better because the daily descent change, revolt risk, they're nice. Beats out the great compromiser. Something could be said for a cloak and dagger schemer as well, though, because of that research efficiency. Yeah, we'll keep the ideological crusader at this point. Military entrepreneur for Minister of Defense. Can we? I mean, air build time, land build time, that helps negate some of the minuses that we're facing under the naval stage that we're at. But increasing crude oil resources, we're not really suffering under that at all. Yeah, I'm not really terribly excited about an army focus. We want a navy focus. So I only have one guy that could potentially do it. Increase naval organization, naval base efficiency, cruiser practical decay. That's nice, yeah. So we're going that route. Ruthless monster. No. No. Um, well, I really don't want a dismal enigma just because we'll lose some leadership there. That's not good, realistically. That's pretty poor. We don't need land intel quite so terribly. I think a naval intelligence specialist probably be the best way to go. So we'll throw him on there. School defense. I still prefer school of fire support because you still maintain your defense reinforced chance, but you actually get a bonus to your attack defense chance, and soft attack is nice too. School of psychology would be pretty good because for the officer recruitment, getting extra 10% there would be nice. The logistics specialist would be great as well for that supply throughput. I mean, we could probably switch to him when we need him. Right now, I don't think we necessarily need that supply through this, but we need the officer recruitment, so we'll go that route for right now. Decisive battle doctrine, I think, is the best. Guns and butter doctrine's really good just because that's supply consumption. But yeah, we'll just leave the decisive battle. Yeah, decisive battle doctrine guy. And both of these we're leaving the way they are at this point. Okay. So we can switch to a totalitarian system, which doing so means we can go to total exploitation. The difference here would be we would get a huge bonus to our IC from whatever IC that we're getting from the Republic of China. 50% more, actually, since that we're at a minus 70 right now, and it'd take us to a minus 20. So we would get 50% more IC from ROC controlled IC that we have. So that would boost us up quite a bit. That's already a yes for me. The local manpower modifier, that would drop dramatically. That would kind of hurt us, I feel, in that regards, but we're okay there, I feel. Leadership modifier, that would be almost a 25% decrease, but it's only for whatever leadership we are getting from the ROC. So would that even be a point? 1 point that we'd lose? I don't know. We would gain a whole bunch in resources. Local partisan support we need to worry about. Yeah, let us switch to totalitarian. Granted, we're losing 4% of our IC base, which that's 7 IC. But I think we're going to be gaining a whole bunch more than 7 IC with what we're able to switch this, our laws for Republic of China. Consumer goods during wartime will also drop dramatically, so this will be going away very quickly. We'll be zeroing out. Well, actually, we are zeroing out our consumer good needs. There we go. So awesome there. Oh, I didn't realize we could lower some things here. Let's go back to politics here. So yeah, let's do that. I see efficiency would drop dramatically, so that would hurt us, but yeah, that's all right. Now we can go total exploitation. There we go. Keeping 3-year draft in place. I don't want to, it's not worth the negatives here for just an extra 15% manpower. War economy. Oh, we are so close. My goodness. 2 more months and we get some awesome amount of IC. That'll help us kickstart our builds. Unfortunately, that also helps every other nation pretty much out there, with the exception of you have to be at war. So like the United States will not be able to select this at all until December 7th. Russia, Soviet Union won't be able to select this either. Assuming Germany doesn't go to war against Russia right now. Yeah, there'll be select countries that won't be able to take advantage of this, but we will. That's why I'm maintaining my war. Gonna leave this alone. Massive education, because that's getting our officer recruitment. Heavy industry, yes. State press. We actually want to switch to propaganda press now for that slight increase in IC. It's basically just like a couple points. But that national revolt risk, the manpower modifier improvement there, counterespionage, organization regain rate, national unity improvements, research efficiency drops a bit, but still, it's worth. It is worth. We'll keep specialist training for now. We're going to keep massive conscription. If I had to, I could see going to emergency conscription. But that would really hurt our IC quite a bit. I mean, that we'd be giving up. When I say hurt our IC quite a bit, it's about 8 points, effectively, of IC. But we'd be giving up that for a 45% increase to our manpower. We'd be seeing an extra dozen or more per month, maybe. Not sure. Okay, I think we have accomplished everything we can there. We're keeping an eye here on Greece and seeing how that goes. We'll wait for the next day and see how our laws and such changed. Ministers have changed. So already I can tell you yes. Yes, across the board and all kinds of different stuff. But first off, we're just doing low yield bonds just to get a little bit extra money. That's all. We've got some extra little things there. IC efficiency, of course, went down. Combat medicine, we can now get rid of that. We're at 50 leadership, or 50 points for leadership is in research right now. 62 officers, that's good. So now, like I said, we need to go to naval doctrine. Everything that's 1939 or older. I just need to go through and select because we need it all. Yes, we need it all. And once we're done with that, then I need to go to air. Actually, let's just do it now. Let's take the 1940 techs that our CAGs require. So we're at 68. We're 18 shy. Hopefully, I get green there eventually. So that's how our um, laws in Republic of China have kind of affected us there. We've actually lost a few points, I think, and also changes through our leadership. This was the big change, though. Yeah, we're losing a lot of our resources, but we jumped up massively to 381 IC. We'll leave that alone because we went. Looks like we went down in supplies a little bit. That's interesting. And now we can actually start working on some other stuff that I truly do need. First off, we're going to start with 3 light carriers because they're going to take a little while to complete here, and then 4 light cruisers, Tayo, Chuyo, and Onyo. And that's what I'll leave it at here. The next, once I'm in the black again with my IC, which will be soon-ish, then we're going to pop in a carrier group as well. As you can see, this light carrier group is not going to be ready until March 30th, spring of 1942. We'll be more than a couple months into our war with the Allies, but it'll be nice to have a light carrier group coming out as reinforcement at that point in time. The carrier group, when I'm ready to pop that in, that's not going to be ready. That's not coming out until late 1942, maybe early 1943. But I'll definitely need it by then. We'll have more stuff that'll be needing to be built too, but we'll get to that. Greece, you are not doing too well. 28.4. No. Money for fuel. We're at +9 right now. I just find it amazing of like how well Hungary is doing in this campaign. I mean, I never see him do anything like this, quite honestly. We have lost the effects of money shortage, but there wasn't anything there to affect us, so that's fine. Oh, I've got units I need to move around and stuff, don't I? Yes. So first things first. You are fairly slow. We'll move you up to there. I have units here. So we have an MP. It's going to come here. We're going to send you down all the way down to there. Got another MP. Send you out to there. I'll send you all the way down to that point. Got another MP. And we'll just move you over to here. Well, leave you on Shanghai. That's fine. I think that's it then for my military police, for my Kempetai. Yeah, I think we have everybody moved that we need to. There's a lot of land that needs to be covered, but once we get to the point where I can go ahead and say, let's puppet China because we're at war with America and the Allies. Let's puppet China. I'll be able to better distribute my my military police and garrisons all throughout the coastal provinces here, all throughout here is what we'll have down here in the island too. So even though I have my forces stretched all over the place here and obviously soaking down supply, not a big deal for it's not a long term thing. No. Twin engine bomber. We'll go and cancel that out. Dezhou. we doing down here? Actually good. Italy came back and took its territory back. Here actually, and took some more territory back too. So yeah, they're actually holding out very well. Saudi Arabia. Well, I know Italy. We know Italy's here, helping out Saudi Arabia. It looks like Britain. They're down to this province. They've actually pushed out some. So I don't know what exactly is happening there, but they're okay, I feel. Malta and Gibraltar are still in British hands at this point. I don't think I've ever seen the AI go after Malta or Gibraltar. Light bomber, so that's here. Cool, that's a one and done. Medium bomber, I'm pretty sure that's a one and done too. Yeah, which that's cool. I mean, get those improvements with the amount that I have going into upgrades currently. Yeah, we're definitely seeing some work done there. This I'm liking how things are going at this point. While I kind of waffling the whole entire issue of holding on to China the way that I am, the fact that I have as much IC as I have now, and in a couple months' time we'll have so much more. That is going to be good. Okay, let's get this over with. Hmm. So let's have the fourth. Actually, let's have a cav unit. You guys are like, holy cow. Wow. Yeah, let's have you run up there and come back. Okay. A bunch of deaths. Again, they're just annoyances. I fully agree, and it can be annoying, or truly annoying, but I feel enabling rebels, that rebel option at the very beginning of the game, is worth it. You'll get the occasional, it's messing up your supply situation, or it removes a strategic effect that you're counting on or utilizing. You know, things that I would say truly are showing that what rebels truly can do. I see the Italians have landed on southern Greece here. Okay. Summary damage control. Well, that's nice. Why? So summary damage control is at level 2, so it has to be lower than 3. Summary crew naval doctrine, and that's what we just popped in, is this. Okay, so once we get that done, then we can come back here and get the submarine damage control. Okay. Italy wants me to buy crude oil. I say no, thank you. Greece is still holding out. Oh, so we got a 5-pointer, a 1-pointer, and a 1-pointer there. Excuse me. I don't think you need to worry about Crete, honestly, when you're attacking Greece, because as long as you get the mainland, you've gotten nearly all their victory point locations, and that should be sufficient to knock them out. Light anti-air guns. That's 1941 tech, so we can drop that off. Good. Yeah, Hungary is doing a great job there. River network. We will drop that off. Flying boat prototype. That's that. Close air prototype. Cool. Twin engine. Twin engines. Oh, that's these things here. Okay. Yeah, now I'm thinking more and more on it, just because of the cost involved in building the heavy transport planes and then also having to build paratroopers, or at the very least, build extra regiments, brigades for my paratrooper units that I will have. And then I would have to look at building an air base close enough, to get it closer to us, closer to Palembang. It's just far more efficient to rely upon my Marines and have them jump in, take the brunt of the fighting there, and take Palembang themselves. Let's go and get the railway before we forget that. I know past few campaigns I played as Japan, that's always something I was going for. Was like, okay, let me work on getting these paratroopers all set for this, major operation. Okay, let's move you up there. You actually get there pretty quickly because it's urban hills. I know that kind of slows you down, but you are fast. I have faith in you. It's actually let's move you up there. There. Okay. Let's get back to here and watch a Grecian tragedy in motion here. Yeah, I'm liking this very much here. I like how all this is set up. I wouldn't doubt it if I was gonna say if these attacks here were getting slowed down because of weather. Just saw storm front was moving through. They got mud, obviously. Yeah, very muddy. A lot of precipitation. Cold. Actually cold here. Temperature 2.4 degrees Celsius, 2.6. Athens actually nice, sweltering 12.6 Celsius. There we go. And they will be surrendering. Well, no, 99.8. They will not be surrendering just yet. You got to get one of these other victory point locations. Airbase blueprints. Cool. Let's get this back down to 50. I know we could just leave it. We could just leave that little, extra few points to go interception tactics, but yeah. I should go for both of these here because the improvements, they're not a total of 15% research efficiency. Just it brings your research efficiency up to that 15% bonus. Is there a way to tell? Not really, I think. It's probably just 5%. Probably just at 5% research efficiency right now. So this would bring it up to 15, so a 10% increase. Probably would be good to do that, but I got so many things I need to do. Oh, yeah, to where we need to go. Oh, how are we doing here? Cool. So Italy/Saudi Arabia pushing back. Just one little province left there. Just curious. How would I tell? I'm trying to think. Yeah, if I go to a quit screen where I'm like, okay, I want to give up. Where are my points at? That would tell me how well the Axis are doing. The Allies, of course, still have aces up their sleeve. Soviet Union and the United States both have yet to enter the war. So even though the Allies are doing poorly at this point, which reminds me, yep, still have Northern Ireland. Oh, and they took the Channel Islands too. Germany did. Interesting. Even though the Allies are doing poorly at this point, there's still a lot of ground the Axis have to cover. Crew berthing, that's 1940. Hydrophone, that's 1940. Italy enforced conquer on Greece. Well, they were the ones to declare war on Greece. So in this case, let's let a day pass. But my initial look at this is saying that Hungary made out like a bandit on this because they have Athens, they have the aluminum, they have the vast majority of the resources in the north. Um, Italy does have this island here and here with those resources, and of course Crete with those resources. But it's yeah. The Hungarians definitely made out like bandits here. Has a ton of IC, ton of resources all over there. Not to mention they have Athens as a port. They they already had a port anyway with the Albanian port there, but they also took Vlore away from effectively from the Italians because the Greece took Vlore away from the Italians, and then Hungary took it away from the Grecians. So Hungary gained a port. They got this port. They got Salonika. They got Athens. Yeah, they're. My thinking would be that Hungary wants to become a naval power. That's why they're taking all these southern ports here. If they come to me asking to buy one of my ships, that would be amazing. So the day has passed. Excuse me, I had a cough there. Day has passed and nothing has changed here in this regard. So yeah, Hungary made out big time. Italy, I mean, Italy's got to share some of the spoils. They have all of Egypt. They have all of this. They're doing well enough. Infantry radio, we can cancel that, especially since 1940 tech. We are shy just 3, and then we can go for the. Oh no, we already did. Um, I think. Hmm, if I hit green, I may go back up into nation real quick, and then take all the 1940 tech that's here. All the 1940 tech here, especially these as well. Take all this stuff that we could certainly use. Oh, basing, of course, for sure. Yeah, I think when I go green, head back up in nation, take all that stuff. And once that's done, when I'm going green, we've gone green again, may just go through like land forces and take any tech that's 1938 and older, just to kind of try to catch up on that, so we're not falling too far behind. Yashima, that's going there. How are we doing here? I'm about to put 10 IC from supplies into production, I feel. Though I could put it into upgrades instead if I wanted to. So 6, 7.5 IC. That'll get me down to just about that. That'll just about meet my needs. These two getting done this month. That's all that's getting done in December. Yeah, that's all that's getting done this year, actually. Everything else is next year stuff. Then when I hit 1941, I think what I might do is take my extra IC, ramp it into upgrades, try to get that close to max to meet my needs, and then put in the other carrier group that I need. Start building my mountaineers. Build 5 Marine units because I'll be needing them pretty soon. Well, I'll be needing them in 1942. Um, I have 10 Marines right now. That's sufficient for what I got to do in December and January of 41, 42. I will want more light and medium bombers. Um, naval bombers. I only have two flights of those. I want like 3 more flights of those. Trying to think what else. Late 41, I'll have to start building tropical island garrisons just so that way I can um, they'll be built in time for me to be able to put them on captured islands like Guam, Midway, Wake. Once I start taking those, I don't want to be necessarily transporting garrison troops out there. Tropical island garrison troops are better for that. So, yeah, plans, lots of plans. So nothing else of great import going here. Germany, yeah, we're not at war with anybody else. All right. Guangzhou, how many? Okay, boom. So they built a militia, got up to full strength, but I'll be taking it. Okay, back to high budget for aircraft carriers. That switch in our cabinet really mucked up the timing on my aircraft carriers. I would have probably by now would have already gotten the next round of aircraft carrier tech, but yeah, well, it is what it is there. Let's have you come down and move up like so. Actually, let's have you do that. Let's stay. My military police can actually move faster. Holy cow, really? Yeah, 5 kilometers per hour. Chinese collaborators only move 2 kilometers per hour. So that tells you everything you need to know about our police force versus collaborators. Less than 30 days. So end of this year indeed. I'm looking right now at my national focus. We're at 391 days and dropping in naval focus. We're at 218 in economy and going up. So I have 31 more days effectively left for the naval focus before it'll drop a level, before it drops from level 2 to 1. So the end of the month here, before we go to 1941, I want to switch back to Navy focus. Again, that's so we can just maintain where we're at, level 2 Navy, level 1 economic. Activation of the 48th Division. Cool. Let's go and let's build them. Let's move the 14th up here just so we have somebody there. Where are you now? 48th. You weren't given a leader, but I shall do that for you. There we go. We'll move you down here. So I have 5 guys there and 4 here. There'll be a 5th. So I got 2. I have 10 new units that will be available for what we need, which they'll probably be used for the Philippines, more than likely. We'll see though. I have plenty of time to prepare and get ready for all that. Let's refresh values of my utility window. IC days. We're at 771 IC days left. We're with our IC industrial capacity right now. We're putting 124 into our IC debt. So that's 6 days. 6 days. Oh, the days when it was like, oh, it's 6 months from now before we finally. These guys must be getting some major experience here. They are. Holy cow. He's almost a 5-star. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 and 78% towards a 5th star. He's just about a 4-star, I guess. Or that might be the total average, combat average for everybody. I don't know. But anyway, nice to see that we're getting some great experience there. This is well timed. The 5% leadership hit, not so much so per se, but the 1.5 that we lost, that's about how much it was. Yeah, a 1.5. 5% of 33 is 1.65. So that's what we lost. We can pull it from officers, so we're down to 48.4, but we're going to get 10,000 officers. That'll get us up to 120,000. We're only 22,000 off from 100%. 10,000 officers should get us pretty close to the green, I feel. Oh, officer recruitment, we can cancel that out. Seaport capabilities, we can cancel that out as well. Huh. So we want it Guangzhou. Let's hold everybody back. 8,100, 8,200 troops there. It's kind of hinky. I agree. I'm holding their last victory point location, holding all their troops in here. Which we could just simply attack right now at this point if I wanted to. I feel, but I don't really want to burn through a bunch of manpower. Plus, too, it would just take so long to crush them. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to take Guangzhou. The timing of it all, take Guangzhou, move all my troops to where I need them to be, to get them staged, to get ready for the Philippines, taking the Philippines, taking on Borneo, moving through Siam down into the peninsula here towards Singapore, going into Burma. How we're going to time all that? I probably don't need all the many troops that I have all throughout here. And I'm kind of getting a little bit wishy-washy to the point where I'm like, I like the IC that I'm getting and will be getting as well next year, thanks to holding on to China as fully as I am. But I'm also like, should I just take Guangzhou and push into to declare on Tibet, take that free declaration of war in Tibet and keep the war progressing there, just kind of be standoffish on Tibet, just kind of hold. It's a shorter line. This province. We don't need to be anybody there in this province because it's an X. We can't get there. But this province and this province, we don't need to worry about that one. So it's only 4 provinces I need to kind of hold here. I can put a dozen units along here and then move everybody else out. But the other option, like I said, is start engaging in some military operations to reduce this. I might do that, but I think I'll wait till after winter. Might do that in spring. Once we start getting word that spring's here, then I might start my final operation in China, have everybody along the line just start attacking like crazy, and just pushing all the enemy, all the Chinese units to one area. So that way, then I can shorten up my defensive line, pull units out to get them ready for operations in Southeast Asia and the Pacific theater overall. Okay, kind of like that idea. Kind of think I'll go with that. Seaport level 4. Let us go for that. Thank you. I like this pulled back view like this just because I think I said it before. Zooming in, it brings all the units in, and that seems to slow the game down quite a bit. We'll nationalize. Do we have compensation or nationalization? We have nationalization, so we lost out. And the game just seems to run better like this, in this type of fashion, because it doesn't have to draw the units on the board. Turkey wants to give me some money for supplies. I will certainly accept that. We're down to two more days, 3 actually, for our IC debt. Airport capabilities, we can cancel that out, and we can also let that go. Soviet Union wants to give me a whole bunch of money. Oh, that's good to see, because I still have the chromite mine I want to activate soon. But I want to wait till I'm over 4,000. There we go. We lost the effects of that IC debt that we had to pay. We'll move you into there like so. Okay. How are we here now? Doesn't seem like we went back up to the same amount. We're only at 355 IC. I thought we were around 370 or something like that. Whole bunch of partisans popping up here. 4 kilometers per hour? Sure, let's move you. You'll move quicker. Actually, we'll have you attack and then move back. Again, just annoyances, that's all. If I get an order for tungsten from somebody, I think I might just go ahead and accept that sale just to make some money. The copper I'm not, because I need it for my shipbuilding. But I think I kind of need to make a little bit extra money here on the side. And tungsten, we can sell the excess that I have. That's another thing you get advantage of for joining the Axis. They get access to my strategic reserves, as well as I get access to theirs. So 1940 tech, we'll cancel that out. We're losing leadership. Not sure why I thought I had, like I said, I thought I had 375 IC. Oh, because the roads, rail, seaports, and airports. That's 15% of my IC just going away right there. That's 30 IC alone. 15% of by base of 206. So yeah, that makes sense. Leadership. Not sure why I lost the leadership like I did there, but boost our espionage back up to 0.5, get half a spy a day. We're in the green, a little bit better than the green. I said I was going to work in nation at this point and get 1940 tech. Get that for the extra leadership. So let's pump that up to 50. Let's get some IC. Let's get some leadership, manpower, and more leadership. Supply throughput, transport, motorized transport. Yes, get all those because those are nice. Industry. Let's go in here as well. All these lovely supply production things. Yes, yes, yes. We need heavy armor forging. We need steel armor casting as well. Electronics. Yes, on both of these for the research efficiency. Sub detection. Yeah, that's for our subs there. Radios. Reduce tack delay. Infantry radio communications would be nice. Airplane radio communications also nice because it gives CAG some bonuses. Aviation, also some more CAG bonuses. I mean, radar for capital for our ships definitely needed all across the board. Let's actually push the ones that are closer to completing. I'll push those to the top. Land-based air warning radar. I'm kind of meh on that right now. Agriculture, we need manpower. Road, railroad, seaport, airport, we all need those. Basing, installation security. God, so many projects. All right. Let's hope I get some of them done before war. Very, very close. 2 weeks away from getting a huge influx in IC. And like I said, we'll be making some changes there in our production here. Basically, that extra IC will certainly help out in production. But we're going to put some of the extra IC towards upgrades. IC efficiency drop down -1. Boom. Put an extra carrier group in. We also got a whole bunch of builds I got to go through. Mountaineers, some Marines, bunch of bombers I need to put in. Some more enemies are popping in here. Let's just move you like so. Okay. Spring, yeah, I'm thinking definitely springtime. I will go ahead and just begin to crush all this. I probably should have, once I got finished with Yunnan, I probably should have just taken advantage of that and started attacking all up and down the board here. But now, I mean, now they're looking kind of tough. Now they're looking really tough along the lines here, which is weird because it's like, how the heck are you even building this? I mean, you have no industry. This is the only industry that you have, so it's like you're not building anything. Oh, that does remind me. Let me move to intelligence real quick. Priority. Take a look at the United States. The IC is not bad, honestly. Quick overview on what they're building and stuff like that. A lot of semi-motorized infantry. The Reprisal, the Princeton. A couple more carriers. Those carriers won't be ready until late 1942. A couple radar stations. Thank you for that on Wake Island. I really do appreciate that. Franklin D. Roosevelt, the Coral Sea. Interesting that these named ones are coming up, and it's like the reason why that they're named the way for this is because of certain events that happen and stuff. But whatever. Those won't be ready. The Coral Sea and FDR is not coming out till 1943, so we don't have to worry about them. Block Island, that'll come out late 1942. Okay. United Kingdom, don't know what they're building. Beef up my military espionage there. We kind of want to know what they have or are building. Germany, okay. Soviet Union, 663 IC. So they're actually doing better than Germany, which is interesting. I would have thought Germany would have had more. Intriguing there. Asia, Republic of China. Obviously, we don't know anything here. I'm not going to spend anything to try to figure out what they got, but It would be nice. It would be nice. But yeah, they have no industry here whatsoever. So how are they getting these units? Where are they getting them from? Lend-Lease Act maybe from, or America's flying them the equipment across the hump, Himalayas. Say no to that politely. Light cruiser, we went up a level there. That's good. I'm glad to see that. We're actually doing all right there. Energy for money. Yes, please. Bank for International Settlements. We'll take that. That'll give us some extra money real quick. We're taking industry investment for the extra IC. That'll give us 10 extra industrial points there. Yeah. So we're at 4306. Let's put the chromite mine online. That's just a warning that you're getting low. That's all. Shoho, boom, and let's go here. Grab these two guys. No, grab these two guys. Rebase to carrier. Let's grab him real quick. Are we good? We're good. Everybody that's up and built has CAG units. So accepting here, this is 7 carrier units that I have built. What should we name it? The second keto tie? There we go. We still need more light carriers here. And there's oh, you already are finished. The Zuiho's already finished. Cool. Yeah, we still have those light carriers that all need to get wrapped up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2. Okay. Oh, that's right. These are the other two they're like ranked level 1, level 2. So I'm just putting them through a upgrade process to get them to the most current level. That's right. It's like wondering, why do I have one light carrier there already built, but the other two are not? They're still being upgraded. I was thinking it was the coastal battleships that were that I had gone and upgraded. National focus. We're getting really close to switching back to Navy. Industrial zone will go. We will keep that because that's 1940 tech. So yeah, we will keep that. Up to 360 IC here. Let's drop that down to 10. Let's get our supplies back in order here. Again, I want to get to 50,000 supplies. So we need 62. Let's get this up to 72 for right now. Let's kind of jumpstart this here. And like I said, if I get an order for tungsten, I'll go ahead and sell it. I see efficiency went up. Thank you. Single engine armament, which that's this one. Cool. Capital ship damage control. which is here, right? Yes, capital ship damage control. Alrighty, reinforcements, we can drop that down to there, that's good. And you know what? Yeah, we're going back here to take care of the reinforcements, and I am going to go back to naval focus right now, just to make sure that that triggers, that procs. We have 150 days that we could go at this point. So the next 5 months, I could stay in my naval focus before I then need to switch back to my economic focus. And again, that's it's kind of cheesy, yes, to kind of balance that back and forth. But I could simply role play it by saying that the government is making directives and changing those directives each quarter, you know, based upon where our priorities stand, kind of like how we do in the real world anyway. With the American federal government making different laws to address certain instabilities, or the Federal Banking Reserve, making changes as well to handle any issues they see there, things like that. Nothing big deal. So we will go with with what I'm doing there. Yeah, we should be going up in supplies pretty soon, but it is what it is. So we don't have anything else being built this year. Everything else is next year, and there's a ton of stuff coming out next year. We get a hold. So boom, boom, boom. We dropped from medium to low popularity. So let's address that real quick. Get it back up to 50. Not what I like to see. Oh, goodness, my leadership just ugh. Yeah, I guess I haven't gotten the officers yet. Um, oh, that happens at some point. I'm not sure when. I know there's something that pops up that says, you got 10,000 officers or something like that. So we should be getting that pretty soon. Chinese troops have defected. They can certainly be useful. We utilize them. What is this here? Stabilization of the Second Sino-Japanese War. We now need to begin planning the next expansion target. So the army wants to go north, and the next campaign I do, I could see it's certainly you get so many events as Japan for early war against Russia in 1937 and 1938. I think even in 1939, there's various events that happen that can lead you into war with Russia. This definitely puts a spin on it too, where it's like, okay, you can go south or north. So when I go my next campaign, I kind of have choices. I could see exploring. Do I want to go to war with Russia right away, early on, or via those events that are given to me, or do I want to wait till this point where I've gotten China under control, and then at that point go ahead and push northward into Russia. But we're going through, we're going to be using the Nanshan Ron, the Southern expansion doctrine. So yeah, we're, we're definitely utilizing that. Annual espionage, economic boost. We want short-term investment for the IC bonus. We want economic spying for the IC efficiency. We want to check our laws because we can now switch from war economy to total economic mobilization. We're at 362. Let's just see how ridiculous this gets here. I think we're leaving everything the way it is here at this point. There isn't anything else I'm changing. Yeah. Alrighty. Where do we go to with our IC? How much? How much ridiculous? Prince of Wales launched. Okay, congratulations there. So we won the war there. Cool, cool, cool. Plenty of troops there. Why are you guys all moving, indicating you're moving? That was weird. Decline. We're up to 434 IC right now. That's great numbers. So first things first, we'll maintain our supplies where they're at. We are so deep in the black here for production. I kind of feel like, though, I want to do this. What does this look like? Get our upgrades kind of under control there. Yeah, and not build anything just yet. We will get there, though. The Kwangtung Theater has no immediate needs for new units. Truck Island headquarters wants 9 light armor. Mind you, this is something I really haven't shown, but where are you at? There you are. So this is theaters here. It should show me what, or actually I think I have to click here and then edit theater. So yeah, the issue is Truck Island headquarters is still under the Dalianel, so I think I need to do this. There we go. Well, can't really address anything else there. Yeah, there we go. I don't know if that's going to change anything in regards to the builds. No, still says 9 light armor. That may still change anyway. But yeah, there you go. At the theater, this is Truck Island headquarters theater, the islands. It is silliness for them to be asking for 9 light armor divisions. It's like, why? The Kwangtung army is even weirder by saying, "Oh, we don't need anything." Not really weirder, but it's a tad odd just for them to say, "Oh, we don't need anything. We're fine," when they have no air power on here. Dalinell saying we need 18 light armor plus some air units to defend the Japanese home islands. It's weird. Anyway, so we're good to go here, I feel. Let's let that ride like this. Oh, let's pop in just in case we have extras, that extra IC that pops in here. Let's get 2 carriers, the Unru and the Amagi, and their light cruisers. 5 of them. There we go. That way we've got this in case we've got some extra IC that kind of filters in. But I need an 80% at this point going towards my upgrades. The extras that we get from supplies, once we hit 50,000, that's 35 IC I'll throw towards production. We'll ramp up our builds pretty soon here. Not this time. Yeah, we're okay. We're not importing anything. That's the beautiful thing, is that nothing is coming towards us. Oh, cool. So we are going for that light carrier group. Yes, April of 42 is when it'll be done now. Reinforcements. Okay. We'll lock upgrades in place now. It's about 81. It's 80% there. What did we have just finished? Probably a light cruiser. Yeah, the Tana. That'll go down here. So the second keto tie is finished at this point now. So I have 5 carrier groups ready to go. They're fully staffed. With 2 more carrier groups that will be coming online later this spring. Yes, May. August, those 2 will get finished upgrading. September, November, a carrier group will be finished. So our 8th carrier group will be finished November 17th. Again, won't be fully ready in time for war with the United States and the Allies. But once it's got its organization fully up, then I can send it down south to the islands there. Light carrier group, spring of 42. Looks like winter of 42, 43. Another carrier group will be getting finished. I don't feel that's enough to handle what I got. Total carriers that I've got here. So we got 1, 2, 3. So that's 6 rigger carriers, 9 light carriers. Wait, 1, 2, 3. So that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got light. That's right. I have 12 light carriers, 6 regular carriers. That's 18 total. And I got 2 more coming out, so that'd be 20. Then it won't be until 1942 before I have another 5 coming out. Yeah, the 24 mark that I always try to strive for, not accomplished. Oh, hey, interesting. So and then we'll do like that. So they must have built a cavalry unit and it jumped out. It wasn't paying attention to Guangzhou there because I don't have anybody here. Let's move you in like so. Actually, let's leave you there and have the 15th. That way we surround Guangzhou. We don't have this happen again. Aircraft carrier designs. Oh, officer recruitment program. This is what I was talking about. So we're at 77%. We're going to get 10,000 officers. We'll actually gain a point in unity, which is sweet. And officer recruitment for a period of time. Oh, through the rest of the year. Gets a boost, 25% boost there. So yeah, we're at 120,000 officers, only at 77% though. I thought that would have pushed it up that much more. Anyway, so hangar, ship engines, boilers, turbines, screws, rudder, hull shape optimization, vertical horizontal protections, torpedo protection, bulkhead layout, armor thickness are all getting boogie bonus points. So this is getting a boogie bonus point. Armor thickness, vertical, horizontal, bulkhead, torpedo, carrier armor, screws, rudder, hull shape organization. So that's 6, 9, 10. Is that what we count here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 total. So armor thickness. Oh, that's there. Okay. Is there? It's not carrier damage control. No. Carrier deck out armor optimization. Is that one of them? No. Hull shape optimization. That's what I'm thinking of. So carrier armor thickness. Yes. Vertical, horizontal, torpedo protections. Not light carrier armor. Carrier bulkheads layout, sure, all 3 of these. So that's 8, 9. There's still 2 others that Engine, boilers, turbines, screws, rudder. Oh, is that... That's capital ship. Capital ship, engines, boilers, turbines. Okay, so that's these things here are getting a boost as well. And I won't be able to tell what they are. It's not light armor for sure. All right, let's leave that in place. Cool. Boom. Go back to tech. And as you see, a lot of stuff is getting researched here. I'm going to push these to the forefront. These are all 1941 techs, current year. They'll all be researched very quickly. Yeah, in the matter of a month or two. Or do we just let carrier? I was thinking maybe switching to like capital, switching the guy over to these things here, the capital light, uh, the escorts cruiser. I was thinking about switching him off to this guy for a period of time, but now I kind of wonder, do I just want to stay with carrier? Which, if so, I can just cross these out. We're going to get these for free in the matter of 3 months. Yeah, let's just get those for free in 3 months. Our leadership is really taking a dive here. Now we're only at 48. I could just remove my espionage. Let's just do that. Put this back up to 50. I mean, I kind of do want spies, but just so we have an idea of what to expect, let's just do it a quarter spy day. 2 spies a week, almost. All right. Let's go exile. Let's have you guys chill there. Oh, another garrison unit. Oh, he's retreating. Payment received. Cool. Favor the IJN. This should shorten the build time yet again. I think those are cumulative. We'll wait a day and see if that's the case here. Lost the effects of money shortage. Cool, cool, cool. Hard to tell. Actually, I guess it's not cumulative because that's still November 17th for the HIO. These are still April of 1942, so I don't think that's cumulative after all. That who we favor, the IJA or IGN. Since we selected the IGN, it just stayed the same. If we selected IJA, probably we'd lose that benefit, and it would actually increase to take the amount of time. Okay. Do we want a Foshan? Cool, cool. Let's have you stay there. The 15th can come and well, let's actually have you move up. Because you will get there a lot quicker than the 15th is going to take to get there. Yeah, they did create another garrison unit. I should have kept the attack going on Guangzhou, just so we could attack that that new garrison unit. But we can get that going now. There we go. Single engine airframe. That's over here. Okay. Small fuel tank research. That's over there as well too. Cruiser, medium, anti-air, 1942 tech. Eventually, we're going to be able to build anti-air cruisers, which I will be cranking out once we're able to do so, and we'll use those to we'll either upgrade our light cruisers or just, as I build these, replace the current light cruisers. We'll just use them. Their anti-air cruisers are better than light cruisers in that they have a lot of anti-air. Dual purpose guns, though, we need. That's here. We're researching level 3, so that's fine. We're okay. Okay. 10,000 cavalry troops. Was not paying attention and was just being too lax by leaving that open. I should have just moved a guy over anyway. Capital ship heavy. That's a one and done. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. About 2 months' time here, we'll begin our last engagement in China. We're just going to have all our guys attack and crush all the Chinese forces that are there. HE ammunition advance, 1941 tech. We'll cancel that for right now. I mean, we could use it, but that we'll take care of. Cool. All right, here. Now, with all you guys, attack. Kill everything that's in there. 2 garrisons and a cavalry unit. 27,000 troops. Okay. Whoops. I have to keep a closer eye on that than I currently was, because we will need to make sure that we don't have massive amounts of Guangzhou troops coming out of there. How's things going here? Yep, Italy's pushing south again, so yep, they're going great. UK is holding on to this territory. Interesting. Everything else is fine all throughout. Greece flipped over to Italy. Germany got the eastern part of Greece, which that's interesting. So Hungary made out. Hopefully took advantage of their short-lived loot. But they did take this province of Albania here. Actually, these provinces of Albania here. So I'm sure they're laughing their way to the bank in that regards. Nothing else has changed. We still have German presence in Northern Ireland. So that's interesting. Well, no, that's not interesting. Okay, the blue looked far brighter than what I was seeing here, but that's probably because it's close to the river or to the water here. I thought maybe there was like a dippy attack or something like that happened. Nothing, no changes elsewhere. All right. We won't export copper because I really need that for my naval builds. Choose puppets and introduction help. Disable that for that. This is for Manchuria. Let's keep focusing on army for you guys and on Menjiang. Also just focus on army. I think that's just the two. Yep. Okay, so I should have some guys here now. Yeah, these guys. We're going to load all you up and bring you there. We'll move you to Chantal to hold that. Okay, so I should have all you guys load you up and bring you there. And we'll move the specialized light infantry down there. Just to hold that for right now. Okay. Up north, how are my defenses doing? So we have these Chinese collaborators. We'll attach them to Kiko Shadan there. Give you that guy. That's fine. Let's move you over here. We can move this guy down to there. We'll move you out to here. Okay. Okay. It's just a shame that I still have to have so many units crowding all over the place here, but I mean it is what it is in that regards. Yeah, they're building up forces all along the river, but that's okay. So are we. When we start hostilities, we'll probably begin with areas that we don't need to cross rivers. So, like here, for example, at Gade, just come down south like so. Here to here, down to Pingwu. We can actually like do the same thing, right? Have a lot of force here, push straight down south along the river, taking everything I possibly can. That being the case, let's start moving some troops. Let's bring you guys. Just make sure I've got 3 units everywhere. Leave the militia and you 2 guys. There, we'll leave a specialized behind. There, do like that. We can move back to Gleading like that. Yeah, well, we're gonna take all of our infantry units like so. Yeah, do it like that. Okay. Just to get ready for our fall attacks in those areas. Shantou, okay, you're moving out. You're moving that guy out. All right. I think I have this set up here the way I want. We're moving these guys out. I'll bring one of the guard units as well. I'll bring all you guys back up to here. Okay. That is now getting prepared, ready for our springtime attack. And the idea behind that is just to gain some more experience over the course of a few months and to basically to destroy all this here to the point where I can then pull my army out in summertime, summer, early fall, and get them staged ready for wherever they need to go. Air Force headquarters, sure. What? Oh, that's down here. That's right. Okay, cool. You guys detach. Carry air group. Oh, interesting. So I totally forgot about this. Okay, so we have carrier group there. I think it's also a carrier group. So let's take these two CAGs. I know why they're there, but we need them up here. So let's rebase them up there. And let's grab these guys and fly them up to here. So we're going to attach him to the Truck Island headquarters. Yeah. Which means that some unit has lost its leader. Probably a headquarter unit. And that's it. Okay, let's go back to the Truck Island headquarter here. So what do we got here? HQ, anti-air, artillery, garrison, heavy artillery, anti-aircraft, garrison. Okay. All right. That's that. Big thing though, does it give us an IC debt? It does. 2,700. Holy cow, that is huge amount. 2,700, 124 daily reduction. So that's at least 23 days thereabouts. Early to mid February rather. So yeah, sadly it impacts our builds. Not the best situation going on there now. It is what it is. We're still building quite a bit though. With the amount of even that 60% reduction. Wait, that's not 60% reduction, right? I'm down to only 311. Well, no, I guess that is, yeah, I guess that would be 124. I'm up to 435 IC. All right. Still got a lot of builds going on. That's fine. Really, so many more builds I need to do. I got Mountaineers I got to build. I've got energy for money. Sure. Capital ship, light anti-air. That's 1941 tech. We'll drop that off. Super heavy battleship armor thickness. Yes. But yeah, let's finish. Let's get back to the green, and then we'll revisit. I'll have to revisit air forces and naval forces, and just kind of. There's so much research I need to do. Oh my goodness. I have two of you guys here. Let's bring one of you up. Wait, up like so. There we go. I don't need two guys on the capital there like that. All right, good enough. Tungsten. Tungsten's what I want to export because with copper, that helps our supplies, of course, but it also is what we use to build our ships. So with our surplus level of at level 2, it's not showing in here. I feel, but I believe there's something in there that would having your copper, at least having copper at a certain point, and negates at least any negatives you might have for build speed. I do believe it increases our overall build speed. 1940 tech. Another one I'd love to have too, but I have so much stuff I need to build, so much stuff I need to research. Yeah, we're about less than 20 days now at this point. I think 19 days is all we have left for IC debt. Aero engine research. That's here, which means that now we have CAG prototype that we can throw in there, which I'll do that right away. Because again, we need to make sure our CAGs are the best. We are not quite, yeah, we're down to less than 60%, about 55% for what we need for upgrades. But that's getting a little bit better. Type A. I don't even know what this does, in all honesty. I don't think, I mean, if it does anything, it might give us like a, one of those little mini subs. But I don't know if it's worth it for the 2,500 supplies and 2 manpower, but we will go for it anyway, I suppose. Yeah, there's our other mini sub. We don't get anything new or special here. Okay. Oh, we can move all you guys up to here. That's all our Marines on Marine Island. As I said, this is where I like to stage my Marines, at least to put them all when they're not in use, just so I know where they are, where they're at. Oh, we're back. All right, done with that one. I'm assuming they're just going to be cranking out garrisons left and right just because it's just the cheapest and the only thing they could really afford to get. If I were to build a garrison division, no, not security division, border guards, it would take less than 5 months, but only cost me 7 IC. So yeah, I don't know where China is with their IC at this point. I mean, obviously their IC level is what they're getting from Guangzhou here, which, I mean, that could be 10. I don't know. It's 1941. They're at war, so they get 50% more IC. Oh, another garrison unit. Yeah, how quickly are we able to attack again? Not quick enough, unfortunately. That's going to pose poorly for us, I feel, when it comes time to go to war in the Philippines, Burma, etc. Sure, I'll sell you energy. No, I don't want to join your faction just yet. Not yet, Germany. Ah, we sank a transport. So at least they're making money. That's the only way that I'd be sinking any of their transports. Cruiser heavy. Oh, that's 1942 tech. Great. $25, $21. It's probably, yeah. Oh, a couple of them are going to start to attack here real quick. There we go. More joining in. There we go. A mercenary militia. Wow, that is interesting. I haven't had that option pop up yet. Would like to see mercenary militia option pop up because I can get the elite light infantry that way and throw them onto my paratrooper unit, or throw it onto a marine even. um, just stay there. Just stay there. Tirpitz is launched. I haven't heard energy for money for Iraq. Sure. I haven't heard Germany or Italy lose any more big named ships, so that's a good thing. $900 for Army. That means our Navy's not going to be far behind with their hands out begging for some coin. Let's take a quick spin. February 3rd. So yeah, England is still, UK is still holding on to that little territory there. Italy is doing very, very well here now. They're pushing way down south, about ready to meet up with whatever this area is that Portugal owns. They push westward too, up against what Belgium has, the Belgian Congo. That would be great. Same stuff all around here. Nothing changed all around there. Northern Ireland still in German hands. And this is still astounding me that we have all these minor allies just hanging around, haven't been attacked yet. And I have no clue if Barbarossa's even going to fire off this year or not. That will be a very interesting thing to see. Nice. Now we get some research efficiency. With this and the other one that comes, it'll be a 10% swing our way, which would be nice. AP ammunition. It's 41 tech, so we'll go ahead and take that out. Okay. Let's bump it back up to 50. Whoops, too far. Like losing leadership. There we go. Do I have any red up here? I do not. There we go. We'll actually just let them sit there. Cool. Took care of that rebel. Yeah, we're all set up there. So we have a plane. Let me just put that here like so. Let's let me see here. This is a level 2 interceptor, 245 kilometer range. These are level 4 interceptors with a 285 kilometer range. So let's do this like so. Put our hero unit in there. The next two will go in here, and then each of these will get 3 apiece. That we got 4. The range on this is not all that great, as you can see. Because of him, their range is only 222. But what I end up doing is putting those hero units on my islands that have air bases and just use them as like flying cap for that island. So if the Allies, United States, has any planes flying around, they'll thrash them. Yes. Let me double check real quick, but I'm pretty sure we want to sell tungsten. Yeah, rare materials, which we're fine on, honestly, and a hard attack bonus, which we're also fine on at this point. So let's go ahead and sell that. We lost the effects. Excellent. Heavy anti-aircraft guns for escorts here, right? Yeah, there we go. So that's another one dropping off. Good. Only 14 shy, what we need. Yeah. So these two go there like so. So what was that? Okay, so it's all this grouping here, which is a bit weird how I have this set up like that. Why do I have? Because it only should be this. I think I was trying to do another one. Yeah, I'm gonna be short one interceptor. Let's go to air wing interceptor. Start production. Push that to the top. So yeah, we're back to 80%. Reinforcements. Let's go down to 10 here. Supplies. Let's drop this down quite a bit. Down to 62. 63. That way we can throw a whole bunch of IC down into here. So with, where is he? With this done now, I mean, I could fly him out to an island now, but I think I'll just hold off on that. I can wait till it's time to do that, in case we have any upgrades that need to be taken care of. I want to go a little bit further, I feel here. Okay, we got 3 more. Excellent. Do that. Let's put him and he together. There we go. Let's go back to here, and this will be the 12th. Yes. Boom, boom, boom. Alrighty, so I got 2 island interceptor units ready for their show. We got 2 more waiting to get completed. So I pushed one up top there. That's 1, 2. Oh, you know what? I don't need to do that then. This is 2 more. Yeah, I had that the right way. Cancel that out. I had that the right way. So this is 1 and 2, which we're going to have 1 and 2. Yeah, cool. June, next one, and then November, beginning or middle of November. Perfect timing. That'll be 4 islands protected, which basically would be here, this island, truck, and we talk or whatchamacallit. This don't know how to pronounce that. Guajalane. Anyway, I think those would be this one, truck, and here. Once Guam is taken, then I can move this off to say this island here, Palau. So that way we can kind of, protect that area like so. Okay. The whole entire Japanese campaign, like I said, broken down to kind of stages. You can break the Chinese adventure into stages too, but the overall Japanese campaign is different stages. I'm coming up to the stage that I really love getting into, which is that declaration of war on the Allies, Pearl Harbor. all that stuff that happens, because then we're starting to, you got everything getting involved, air, land, sea, everything is getting involved. Where China, it's just, realistically speaking, just land for the most part, some air. Set your naval forces and forget them, kind of type deal. But once we get into 19 late 1941, early 1942, there's not gonna be much fire and forget stuff going on. Okay, reinforcements are looking good there. I'm not worried about the red here, because we could lose 1,000 rare materials. We could go 1,000 days. We could lose 1,000. We could go 1,000 days for rare material. Um, about 600 days for metal. We could go a full year for our energy. So if we get to a point where it's like, oh noes, we can make adjustments. But you know what? I can go full year at least. But the reason why we're being affected like this is because the amount of IC we currently have and the amount of resources we're not bringing in from China anymore, because we changed our political laws, not laws per se, but how we address our conquered countries, occupied countries. We have total exploitation on for Republic of China. So we are, well, I guess actually we are taking the resources all that we want. Yeah, because we were at um, collaboration government, actually, wasn't it? Or no, military government. So we went from -70 to -10. So yeah, we're getting all our resources. It's just the amount of IC is now so extreme that it's, what is it, 2, 1, and 1/2. So for every point of IC, you need, actually, it's better to say for every 2 points of IC, you need 1 rare, 2 metal, and 4 coal. Yeah, 2, 1, and 1/2. So because of how much IC we have, the amount of resources that we need are just skyrocketing. That'll work itself out once we get to December 7th, and we hand the reins over much of China over to our new puppet, and we're just holding the coastal areas. This becomes a non thing. We take actual control of all this here, so we're not dealing with less IC, less resource, and all that kind of stuff. We're getting the full resource, full IC through all these here. We're not going to export any copper now. Torpedo boat. Oh, that's right. I need to jump on my torpedo boats here because I think I've got some stuff here. So we have this here. We need to attach on that. These guys, we need to combine them together. And then here, we need to do this. There we go. So that's 3 and a 4th torpedo boat being built there. I think, so how do I have an extra torpedo boat? How is that even happening? My fleets, I like to go, this is like a fine example of a torpedo boat fleet. 4 torpedo boats and a seaplane tender. So we just need 1 more, which is that. This is 2, 4, 5. I don't need this. I don't need this guy, I don't feel. So somehow I got an extra torpedo boat. I don't know how that even happened. It must have been an earlier build. It must have been a torpedo boat build that was sitting in my that was placed in my queue at the very beginning of the game. That's the only thing I can think of now, because there's no way I would have sat there and said said this, and we have an extra torpedo boat. So let's go ahead and cancel one. It's another 1.1 3/4 IC that will trickle down. So yay. So this will be finishing. Well, either one of these gets built. We'll be finishing up that one that I currently have, shy one of, and the other four, that'll be the next torpedo boat fleet, which I can then attach this to. So I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 torpedo boat fleets total, which I put those. Typically, I put those on the islands as well too. Put a couple in these islands here. Put a couple in these islands here. Probably have one here in Guam, which I'll then move to, the southern islands here, perhaps. Once we start moving into here, then I'll start putting torpedo boat fleets in here as well, just to kind of motor around, just make sure that, if there's any subs lurking around, that they take care of them. Because I don't need subs messing up my convoys. Oh, and that's another thing I need to start building. Oh, geez, Tom. Convoys. So we'll go with 3 parallel. And we're just going to go 10 serial at this point here. Start production. Escorts. We're going to go with 3 parallel. We'll go with 10 serial. All right. Yeah, we're not going to actually start those for a while yet, but that's fine. Do I have anything else? Do I have anything coming in February? These two. So that's 3 IC. And these two, though, I'll have to put the IC back towards the next bunch. So that's 3 IC. We're going to drop down, trickle down as it were. So it'll go into the Amagi. It won't be until probably March. March. Got a couple of long range subs getting completed. That's 15 IC alone. That'll trickle down a little bit further through the Amagi and that, but that's not enough. So it'll be April. Yes, these two, that's 3 IC. This guy, that'll be 8. A couple subs. That's 16. This guy will be completed. So that's 31 IC. So April will be when this all trickles down. So 2 months from now. So this won't be on March 22. This will be a May, early June. These will be July. And that's fine. Just as long as I keep cranking these out and just over and over, because we're going to be losing. We're going to be losing so many convoys, so many escorts. We'll do our best, though, to try to keep them. We lost that, but not for long, I say. You're attacking me at Yangtze right here. Oh, because we were trying to move our troops around, and you saw that happening, and you're like, no, I want to hold you back from being able to do that. March 9th, so it's be a month before we move into there. Whatever's. We have time. We have time before we need to have our forces up here staged. If I have to, let's see. Yeah, no, we're doing all right. I don't need to. I was thinking strategically redeploy, but I don't need to worry about that. I think we've gotten far enough here right now. I want to pause here, save. We're 9 months away. 10 months, I guess, I suppose, for December 7th, but we're 9.5 months away before we're actually at war with the United States. In between the time, we're still going to be completing. There's a bunch of builds we've got to do in here. I've got even more builds I need to throw into the cube, and I'm kind of holding off on until we're able to get to that point. Like I said, I got five more Marines I would like to build. Like some build some Mountaineers. Got 10 Mountaineers I would like to build. We have some tropical island garrison troops I need to build so I can hold place them on the islands that I conquer. We have a bunch of bombers. I want to build a medium and light bomber wing each. I want to build about 3 naval bomber wings. Oh geez, what else we got? Have more subs I probably need to build, but we can wait and see what we do there. Need to put in the queue some more CAG. So I have some extra carrier air groups, some more destroyers. So I have some extra destroyers. Definitely more light cruisers. So I have some replacements there. A lot of stuff that need to still get placed in here that aren't going to get, some are not going to get ready in time for war. But we're struggling. We're struggling. Yeah, the UNRU, January of 1943. That's a whole entire year. Whole of 1942 is going to pass by. We may not even. It may get to a point in 1943 we won't even need as many carrier groups as I'm looking to try to build up to. Anyway, a lot of builds, a lot of research we got to work on. Not so much time remaining, but we'll get there. Things are looking really good for the Axis overall. Again, it'll be interesting to see what happens in regards to Barbarossa, if that fires off and how that goes. The fact that with that Germany has Northern Ireland is just so astounding to me. It's just amazing there. See, this Le Havre looks like it's a stronger blue there than here. I don't understand. Maybe that's because it's a visible thing. If I have an eye on here, I can see there's an infantry unit here. Maybe that's the reason why it's like that. I don't know. But anyway, the fact that the Axis has the Mediterranean locked down, East Africa, it looks to be doing all right. The uh, Middle East alone is looking really, really good. Yeah, I have a feeling this will be an interesting 1941 coming up, and I won't be really needed quite so much past India. I'll drive through Burma and India, but I have a feeling I won't need to go into drive up into help out in Russia or I don't think I'll have to do any of that. Normally I do. I have to make sure that I have sufficient land forces and supply capacity to be able to keep pushing westward to help Germany in their struggles against the Soviet Union. We'll see what happens though. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Provide in the comments how you feel that things are going right now. I hope you like the cadence here of all the videos coming out. I will take a break, of course, my weekends, but nonetheless, we'll try to get these cranked out almost a daily basis. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.